Now at 11. His murder sparked a national reckoning and global conversation about race. Tonight, people are remembering George Floyd 1 year after his murder at the hands of Minneapolis police. Eyewitness News reporter Veronica Miracle is with activists in Hollywood talking about the meaning of this day and their renewed calls for justice.
Thousands of people gathered here in Southern California and all across the country to remember George Floyd's murder. But here we are 1 year later, and many people we spoke to today say not enough has changed for Black and brown communities. Weaving in and out of traffic in Hollywood throughout the evening, a group of activists and protesters at times taking over intersections. This group, one of many in the area, urging people not to forget about George Floyd and the many other lives lost to police brutality.
We're out here to let it be known that we need to fix this problem in our country, and we're not going to stop marching until that happens.
At Lamert Park, members of the community response system of South LA taking a knee for over 9 minutes. It's the same amount of time former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin knelt on George Floyd's neck.
It's a lot of work to do. It's just getting started, unfortunately.
Speakers at a Black Lives Matter LA event saying the relationship between police and the Black and brown community is still broken. Lisa Hines is the mother of Waukesha Wilson, a woman who died while in LAPD custody in 2016.
We have work to do. We have work to do. I'm mad. I hope you guys are mad, because if you're not, you should be.
There were also memorials in cities all across the country. At the White House, President Biden and Vice President Harris meeting with the Floyd family on this somber commemoration.
Being here today is an honor, to meet with the president and the vice president, and for them to show their concern to our family, and for them to actually give an ear to our concerns and how we feel on the situation.
But despite President Biden's hope that Congress would pass the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act by today, there has still been no overhaul of policing at the federal level. The act would outlaw certain techniques and policing methods used by law enforcement.
And I've spoken with the negotiators. I'm hopeful that sometime after Memorial Day we'll have an agreement on the George Floyd legislation. So I'm optimistic.
And this coming Sunday on the 20th, the George Floyd Foundation will be holding a concert in his honor at the same church in Houston where his funeral was held.